What is good with y'all today, man? Bay CBO, aka Cole Brown Official. And today I'll be talking about the workplace and being an attractive man and what you will deal with. I worked a lot of low-end jobs. And let me tell you firsthand, man. Just about every single job I worked, I ran into an issue. When you become an attractive man, when you become a select man, it pushes people one way or the other. Right? If you were ugly, people don't really pay attention to you. They might be neutral about you. But when you're very attractive, they might try to be more interested in you. They might ask, what are you doing? Why aren't you in school? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? They might be more interested in who you are and try to learn who you are. And sometimes this is for the good, sometimes this is for the bad. Or a lot of times, they will hate on you. They will be rude to you. They will disrespect you and belittle you in front of other people. I remember probably about 3 years ago, man, my manager made me so mad. Like, this is the first time in my life I ever thought about like sneaking somebody. Like, usually he would always say like slick comments to me, right? He was always saying some slick stuff to me. And then one day, I was a server, right? I had to go do my test, and he said he told me I serve on an autistic level, and I ain't gonna lie, that hurt my feelings. Like 3 years ago, like that speech impediment, so that kind of was like messing with me, bro. Like, I really was thinking about just sneaking this man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was really thinking about like, they gonna give me jail time if I smack this dude upside the head with a thing you hold, right? Because it was just so disrespectful, man. And like I said, he used to always say some slick stuff, but it really just came down to he didn't like me because he would see the girls that worked at the restaurant, they used to be choosing on me. They used to always be trying to talk to me, trying to get to know me. So when I came into the workplace, it took attention away from him, because there was a lot of girls there trying to get at me. And I might have had a business meeting or two with some of the workers, but you know, he just hated that. He saw the choosing I was getting, he saw the attention I was getting, and he started hating on me. So he'd always throw little slick comments. Then he could say I serve on an autistic level, right? That was just the hate in him. That was just the jealousy in him, because he has his insecurities. They're gonna come out, and that's why I got in this whole human nature. I wanted to learn about this stuff, right? Like why we think the way we do, because I kept seeing it over and over again. Same thing in Chick-fil-A. Like when I first started working there, a girl, she was like super rude to me. Like, it was during COVID, and I made a little joke with her wearing COVID mask, right? And she was like, you need a COVID mask. And I was like joking around, and I put her on my chin. I said, that good? She just was like hella snappy, like, oh, if you don't want to put it on, you can go home. Like, she just got hella rude. But then when I quit that job, I ran into her at Walmart, and she's like, oh, you look good. But I mean, you always look good. And I'm like, she trying to get beat down tonight. You feel me? So sometimes these women will be into you, and they know they don't have a chance, so they'll hate on you. You know, people just hate on attractive people because they see some people would treat you better, and then they'll get envious of that. Like, oh, he's only getting treated good because he looks good. But that's just the way it is, man. People get pushed to one side or the other side. They don't really stay neutral. People gonna mess with you more because you're attractive, or people are gonna hate on you because you're attractive. They're gonna get jealous, they're gonna get envy. I got a couple more stories too. I had a woman lie on me, try to get me fired one time, right? And at first she was like hella interested in me. Then I found out she had a husband, and you know, once she like try to tell me to do something, and I'll be like, yeah, I'll get to it, get all snappy, and then she go snitch on me, call me a bitch. That's what she said. Then the boss came over to me, and he's like, oh, I need to have a meeting with you. I had a meeting with this man. This was another fast food place. This was like when I was 18, like straight out of high school. Had a meeting with the dude, and he's like, yeah, she said you called her the B word. And I said, do you believe that? I said, how many times you heard me even talking here? Because I'm a quiet dude. I'm the type of dude to go to work, get the job done, and then be out. I've always been that type of dude. I'm first one there, last one to leave, give me my overtime. I'm gonna do what I need to do, and then I'm on the way out. That's how I always was. That's how I've been. Like, I'm not a super friendly person. Like, I can be cool with people, but I don't care to be cool with everybody. So we have small talk maybe, but most of the time I'm just there for the work. Most of the time I want to have some AirPods in, have a headphone in if I can, and listen to some podcasts, maybe some audio books, something of that nature. I don't like to just talk to these same people every single day about nothing, right? So usually I'm in my own lane. I stay in my own lane. So he could see that. He's like, yeah, I don't believe you said that. Because I said, I hardly even talk when I come here. He's like, yeah, you're right. When I think about it, I don't even know if I heard you talk besides today and the day I interviewed you to get the job. I'm like, my point exactly. And I said, if I said it, I'll say that, I'll be honest with you right now. I don't have a reason to lie, right? That's why it's important to have money saved up. Because you never know when someone's going to be hating on you and they're going to get you kicked up out of there. Because they're going to see people treating you better, and they're going to see you getting a little favoritism because of your looks. And they're going to hate on you, man. They might go for you, man. They might try to get you fired like they did me. So it's important to have some savings, man, because that's freedom. You want to have at least 2-3 months saving. So if you get fired, you're not screwed. You don't have to rely on that job, right? You want to have some flexibility with your income, right? The job I have now is the first job that I haven't had any issues. And I work with all men. There's no women around. And I'm sure if there was women that were at my workplace now, I probably would have ran into some issues. A dude probably would have started hating on me. It probably would have been some sneak dissing. It probably would have been, oh, she rude. Oh, she lied about something. Especially on these lower end jobs, man. You're going to run into a lot of just foolishness, man. You're going to run into a lot of people just wanting to take you out, you know, because their insecurities come out. Like I said, I lost many friends when I started self-improvement. When you're on a different path in your own lane, people see that and they're going to hate on you. Like, I still get some comments now at work, you know. They'll be eating some junk food and they'll be like, oh, I'm not going to eat this in front of Cole. You know, they say a little slick stuff like that. It's funny. It's nothing too serious. But I still know they feel some type of way, man. Because they see me, man. When I'm on my break, I'm walking around the warehouse. They see me. I'm drinking my water every day. While they got their energy drinks and Pop-Tarts and all that bad stuff, I'm drinking my water, walking my laps around the warehouse, right? So they know what type of guy I am, man. So some people gonna respect, a lot of people gonna hate it, but they gonna have an opinion, and just be prepared for that. I feel like it's always good for people to be opinionated. You just have to prepare yourself for that, man. That's what it comes. Don't be average, man, because this is one of the things you just got to deal with when you're not average. People are gonna notice you. People are gonna have opinion. And that's why you gotta have a strong self-belief in yourself. You gotta know you're there for the money and only the money. So when they try to knock you off your path, it's not gonna affect you, right? And that's why when you do talk to people at work, be kind. Be a respectful person, because that one girl, she could have got me fired, but every time that manager saw me, he saw me doing the right thing. He saw me being respectful. He saw me, I wasn't talking too much, right? So he could tell what person I am, because you never know when that's gonna save you. So be kind, be respectful to everybody, right? Because you never know. Even if these dudes throw little slick comments and stuff, just don't pay attention to it, man. It doesn't matter, man. Because they see the girls they're choosing on you. Once they see them girls choosing on you, they getting attention. And it's the same way with friends, man. Like I tell y'all, man, I lost a lot of friends when I got my body together. I lost a lot of friends when I looked smags. I mean, that's why I got into this human nature. That's why I started watching, you know, more RP content and stuff like that, because I seen, why do people keep treating me like this? Why am I nice to everybody and they keep disrespecting me? Why am I nice to everybody and they still saying all these slick comments? I want the best for everybody, but they don't want the best for me. I'm focused on myself. They focus on me too, right? Because when you know where you're going, you don't get concerned in other people's affairs, right? You don't get concerned in who is sleeping with who at work. I don't care about that stuff. I'm there to make my money. And I encourage y'all to be that way too. Be there to make your money, man. If you got to slay a bad chick at your work, hey, do what you got to do, but keep it low key. And be prepared to lose your job, because you don't know, man. These girls would tell all their business at work. I had a situation like that too. You sleep with one girl at work, now they all want to sleep with you. People married at work and they're trying to get with you. So be careful, man. Just focus, man. Focus on why you there at work, man. Because I'll tell y'all this, man. They're gonna try to knock you off track. I see it time and time again. It's just like some of y'all friends, man. That's why I lost a lot of my friends, because they try to knock you off your path. And sometimes they don't even realize what they're doing. It's just coming out of them. They see that girl always trying to flirt with you, they just feel some type of way. They just feel some type of envy. They just feel some type of anger coming out of them, like, oh. So they start trying to find your flaws, and then they try to highlight them in front of everybody else, but then they just look goofy. You look goofy because you're concerned about what another man is doing, right? So when you're attracted, man, they're gonna try to take you out, man. You're gonna have a target on you for sure. Be kind to everybody and just be prepared for the worst case scenario, because when you getting all the attention, hey, they gonna have an opinion, man. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's hit 1K by the end of the year, man, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.